otro porro en el coche. Tomo rompa que los nervios se escondan. Días derrochados a mí ni me importa. Me lo dicen, vagabundo, ¿a dónde vas si me lo piden?
Hey guys, so we are here in the gym already, as you can see. And if you're new here, my name is Kitty Fits, and we're all about health and wealth and manifesting our dreams into reality. Today might be a busy day just because my mom wants to go to Universal Studios today, and I have to upload a video as well and finish editing it, and then I also have to start on some homework. So yeah, it's pretty busy, and I kind of started the day late. It's already 12:09. I mean, I was already up, but I was just taking my time and watching some Beavis and Butthead because it's like one of my favorite shows I used to watch growing up. My brother was actually scared of the show when he was little because they are kind of creepy anyway. But when I had watched it, I don't know, it was like the most amazing thing to me, and I was so happy to watch it. And then it stopped, and then they made like a new show of it, and I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, definitely watching it again. But this is the gym fit today. But okay, so we're gonna run. We're just gonna run on the treadmill. Maybe do like some 20-25 minutes around there. Last time I did 30 minutes. Well, this week I did run before. I ran, I believe, like on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. Actually, I think Tuesday. And I ran for almost 30 minutes because yeah, like I was actually able to do it. And then I didn't run for like the next few days until today, which is Sunday. But some people count Sunday as the start of the new week. I don't know what I count it as. But I just, as long as I do it on Sunday, that's okay. But yeah, so we're gonna do that, and then I don't know if we'll have time for Pilates. I've been trying to do Pilates this week, but I haven't had the time either. Like honestly, like there's just so many things that has been happening this week, so I only got to really just run. But that's okay. You have a life. We have a life. I have a life. You know, sometimes that just gets in the way. You know, but doesn't mean that you stop. Doesn't mean that you quit. It means that you just don't do it now, but you will do it later. You know, so yeah. But before I keep talking, drink your water. As a daily reminder, please drink a cup of water if you can. But again, now we're gonna go run.
La blanca pegada con la ribotril, rápido a la meta, somos los Hot Wheels. Te damos en la losa, vivimos like real. Cuidado, chatelo, te parto el titil. Sonando for real, metido en el barrio armando mundril. Estilo más Westcott parece con til, 340.000 y cae la wheel. La blanca pegada con la ribotril, rápido a la meta, somos los Hot Wheels. Te damos en la losa, vivimos like real. Cuidado, chatelo, te parto el titil. Sonando for real, metido en el barrio armando mundril. Estilo más Westcott parece con til, 340.000 y cae la wheel. Pero si ellos vienen, me para la blue, pero están los nenes y no me detienen. Los puercos llegan tarde y ya no están los cienes. Quieren de mi estilo y no tienen mis genes. Soy Don Gomorra, pasa los papeles. Estoy en mi charco, no esperen que se necesita meterle falluco pa' tener este level. Esto es lagarto, lo hago, mi chemi la cost. Tu caja, mi game y conoce la globe. Tripias de papaya, yo y la globe. Tu joven DM me explota con love. Piruca en el juego, matándote a gol. Soy como el cacique, ganar es mi rol. Que soy de la olla, que la tengo gol. El sitio tienen, me para la blue, pero están los nenes y no me detienen. Los puercos llegan tarde y ya no están los cienes. Quieren de mi estilo y no tienen mis genes. Soy Don Gomorra, pasa los papeles. Estoy en mi charco, no esperen que se necesita meterle falluco pa' tener este pegada con la ribotril, rápido a la meta, somos los Hot Wheels. Te damos en la losa, vivimos like real. Cuidado, chatelo, te parto el titil. Sonando for real, metido en el barrio armando mundril. Estilo más Westcott parece con til, 340.000 y cae la wheel. La blanca pegada con la ribotril, rápido a la meta, somos los Hot Wheels. Te damos en la losa, vivimos like real. Cuidado, chatelo, te parto el titil. Sonando for real, metido en el barrio armando mundril. Estilo más Westcott parece con til, 340.000 y cae la wheel. Hey, suena papá y cae en la grada. Tu puta en mi hoe, para vos somos bradas. La ley de Marquez, 120 jornadas. Ponete de frente y te saco tocada. Recuerda, soy Mozart, tu chica es tocada. Te quiebran las uñas y eso sí es cagada. Juegan que eso cae y son solo fresadas. Y lloran con la blanca clase cochonada. Camino en tu sitio viendo más de un clon. Volando en la zona dispara mi dron. Vivo acelerado como un Ferrari. Paso al lado los fake y me miran rari. Estos son joyitas, quieren de mi ron. Quemándome 3 kilos me dicen chelón. Dicen que estoy pretty, que sueno magic. Ya me toca partir, esto sopa Maggi. Codeína, codeína, soy como Norchan hasta la cocina. Codeína, codeína, par de cigarros y ribovitamina. Te bajo los dientes like hada madrina. No creo en tu parla, estetia doctrina. Si son más putianas que doña Farina, son solo divinas, yo paso la esquina. La blanca pegada con la ribotril, rápido a la meta, somos los Hot Wheels. Te damos en la losa, vivimos like real. Cuidado, chatelo, te parto el titil. Sonando for real, metido en el barrio armando mundril. Estilo más Westcott parece con til, 340.000 y cae la wheel.
San Marino on the beat.
MCG, the A. Chante creativo. Ey, creando la crema in the house.
De ti me enamoré, ahí en el club la otra noche. Pero sé que no me haces bien, no. Porque a vos te gusta bailar y estar de joda. Y a mí no me encartona lo que tomas. Para ti el amor es una broma, yeah, yeah. No te importa nada más que el patrón. Te llevo así ahora al ron. Te gusta escabiar y fumar un porro. El tiempo para mí no te queda nada, yeah.
Dime lo que tomas porque a mí me hace falta. Mami, dale par de tragos y bájate la falda. A mí me gusta cuando fumas y me dices que...
Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a little voiceover and just talk to you guys about what was going on in my mind during these workouts. For example, this one, I don't know why, but I was struggling a little bit when it came to doing the movement of like trying to bend my knee. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm struggling to talk, but trying to bend my knee and touch my foot with my hand because I've never done this move before and it was definitely a struggle. But at the same time, as I kept going, I started to get it. And I don't think I do this one for very long because by the time I really get the pattern down, it already goes to the next video or at least the next workout. And as you can see, we are actually already in the next workout. And throughout this whole time, there is no break in between, like not even like 15-second break or so. I believe there is a moment where I am doing a child pose, but I think that I give that break to myself because I'm like, I need to chill and rest. Because it was just honestly super duper like hard and you know your body starts to burn after doing it for a while. But this workout right here, I really liked it because it's such a simple and easy workout to do. And you know, like, I mean, it's good for your booty anyway. It's not just like for like balance or anything, but yeah, that's good for your booty. And I believe it's for the core as well. So, you know, it's not bad for you to do. And I didn't know that this could be considered a Pilates move. So there are some workouts that I've been doing that I learned like, oh, okay, it's also a part of a Pilates move. So that's cool. This one, I know it's a yoga pose that you do where that you have the, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know why I'm struggling so much, but I am. But in this move, I like it because at the same time, I was able to rest a little bit. Well, not really rest, but just kind of like give myself a little bit of a break because it's not too hard to do that move. But then this next one that we're doing, I started to feel it more in my arms and my stomach because you definitely have to engage in your core to make sure that you're holding your body up. But oh my gosh, I struggled so much. I literally couldn't do it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just do my best, get as much movement as I can. And if I struggle, that's it. I struggle, you know, like, I mean, workouts aren't always going to be perfect. And, you know, you're not going to get them right away. You're not going to be super strong and look effortless like how other people do it, which those people have been doing it for the longest time. So they're able to do it. But yeah. Oh, and then in this one, it's like a plank, but you're supposed to move up and down, side to side. But I didn't know how, I don't know why, I was psyching myself out for a sec on how to do it. And then when I did try to do it, I was struggling really bad because I clearly am not used to using that type of muscle. So yeah, I was failing a lot, but you know what comes with failure comes with success. You know, it's like a yin and yang type of thing, which is crazy, but yeah. And in this movement, I actually love this movement. This was really nice. I believe this is good for like mobility and, you know, a nice good arm stretch as well, you know, so that was nice. And I felt so cool and like, ooh, like so like effortless in this moment because, you know, all the other moves were a big struggle. And also you might see me adjust my waistband a lot because it kept rolling down and I didn't like the way that was feeling. And then it was starting to squeeze my stomach on certain parts just because, you know, like, you know how your body feels. And maybe for me, I was starting to feel uncomfortable, but now that I look at it, it actually doesn't look that bad. I think it's just, you know, my own mind being mean to myself. But, you know, again, we got to try to stop doing that because that's not good. You want to be nice to yourself. And, oh, yeah. Okay, so right here was the only moment I had for, like, a break. Because, again, I gave myself that break because, oh, my gosh, I just needed that break. And then I ended up not finishing all the video because I literally was not, like, I was struggling really bad. So I only did at least this movement and I believe like 2 other movements that you might see. Yeah, so this one and I believe the next one is going to be my last one. So I didn't finish the video all the way, but it was still a good and great workout for the movements that I did do, because honestly, like, again, as effortless Pilates look, they are definitely a struggle and it's going to take time before you can get there and make it look effortless. But once you're there, I mean, honestly, it's going to be so great. Your body's going to feel nice and tight and strong. And, your body is just going to thank you for it throughout, the time that you do it. But yeah, and here I was literally struggling towards the end. It was just, I had to keep talking to myself. I was like, okay, just keep going. Because I mean, the ab part, I don't know, I couldn't do it. And it was starting to become harder to lift my legs. And then at one point I had to focus on my breathing because I was not breathing good. Like, I was breathing out more than I was breathing in. And I was like, oh shoot, no, like, I gotta get that good circulation going. So there is a part where I am focusing on my breathing because, it is important to have a good pattern of breathing. For example, I like to do 1, 2, 3 in and 1, 2, 3 out, so that way I get a good flow of oxygen going throughout my body from my nose out through my mouth. And yeah, so it took time for me to get there of being able to have a good breathing technique. But yeah, I mean, it's very important to be able to get as much oxygen in so that when you are putting it out, you're okay so far and you get a good supply of oxygen throughout your whole body. But yeah, I believe this one right here is my last workout that I'm going to be doing from the video. If you guys want to try it, let me know down in the comments below if you do try it. Because yeah, like, the girl makes it look super duper easy. But I was just struggling, and it's completely normal. It happens, But all right, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so we're done. Thank God. I felt a little embarrassed because, I wanted to look good for you guys, but obviously that's not always gonna happen. And fitness isn't exactly a place where you're supposed to look good. It's a place where you work hard and your blood, sweat, and tears are all over the place, and you either leave home crying or you don't, or you, yeah, or you don't, because fitness is hard. It's not the easiest thing. Like, to continue is the hardest thing you can ever do, but to quit is as simple as saying no. But anyways, what was I gonna say? It's good that we're doing it now because, why? We are barely starting. I don't really know that much about Pilates anyway, and it's definitely challenging, and I can't wait to see that as my progress gets better and for you guys to see as well, because, I mean, it is not easy trying something new and feeling nervous that you're gonna fail, and, especially me being on video and doing it in front of a bunch of people that I probably may not know or do know, but, it just happens. But I just want to be real with you guys because, I mean, when I first started my fitness journey, I was scared to be embarrassed. So all I focused on was running. And I followed along to videos as well, like, especially like Chloe Ting, which I believe I mentioned before, but, she eventually, like, her videos weren't really helping me anymore. And so then I just focused on running, and I felt like that was like the easiest way to not look embarrassing. And then when it came to learning how to use weights and build muscle my second year, same thing. I follow along to programs and stuff because I didn't want to look stupid and not know what to do with the machines. Because yeah, I mean, it's pretty intimidating, especially when you see everybody who looks like they know what they're doing, but pretty much everybody feels the same. But yeah, and then I finally gained the confidence enough to form my own sets and look like I knew what I was doing, but hoping that I didn't look embarrassing. And then the third year, well, it was like all over the place. I had a lot of things going down, but it happens. But then again, I was introduced to Pilates that year, which was last year, like a little bit more towards the end, and I actually liked it, and I wanted to do more of it. And now this year, my focus is on Pilates. I mean, we're losing weight as well. Well, at least I want to try to lose some weight just to be a little bit more lighter on my feet, feel a little bit more better, and then also just to be more fit overall, because I'd rather have a strong, healthy heart and know that I'm okay and not let my anxiety kind of run in my head like, oh my god, your heart's beating, when in reality it's not, because your girl does have anxiety. Like, it used to be bad last year, but I got a better hang of it, and like, I know how to like keep myself calm, because oh my gosh, like, when you first experience it, like, you definitely don't know what to do, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on, like, it's all over your head. But then as you go on and figure out what triggers it and stuff like that, you know, you're like, okay, it's a little bit better now. I can deal with it. I can handle it. I'm a little bit more stronger. So yeah, so that's another reason, because if I don't run, I notice that it'll be in my head, and I feel like at least if I run, I'll feel better, and knowing that, okay, like I'm strengthening my heart, so there's no reason to panic, you know? So definitely running helps, and I've always loved running anyway. So yeah, it's kind of like a win-win-win, because it helps with my anxiety, lose weight, and I love running. So, you know, the holy trinity. Well, at least for me, but yeah. But anyways, I'm excited to keep sharing with you guys my Pilates. Also, I'm always going to show you the videos I use to work out with. I'm always going to put like the little thumbnail there, because I want you guys to know, like, okay, like these are the videos I'm following along to. Not making them up by myself, at least until I can get a better hang of what to do and like what works best for me, like what I like most and what I feel like is most effective for my body. Because I mean, right now we're just literally trying out everything, because we don't know. Like, I don't know, you don't know. Well, I'm assuming that you guys don't know, but for the ones who don't know about Pilates, you know, we're in this together. We're learning about Pilates. So far, I have found only one video that I feel like kind of works for me, but it's more like for lower body. And then there is another one for abs. That one's insane. I haven't done that one yet, but we're gonna keep trying them all, and then we're gonna figure out a little routine, and you know, I'll be like, okay, like she got it, she knows what she's doing. I don't know why I said it in that voice. I think I'm getting nervous now. But anyways, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe as always, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys know the exact moment when I post, and don't forget to manifest your dreams into reality. Bye.
Quiero estar contigo un poquito